Quick announcement before the video starts, I have finally released the first ever line of merchandise available on this channel. We have Torn Ogre merchandise to celebrate my high placements in VGC 2019, including multiple international top cuts and the top 4 at the Pokemon World Championship, as well as how strong this duo was for a lot of players throughout the entire VGC 2019 season. One of my favorite duos, Torn Ogre, is now available on hoodies, shirts, and this tank top in all different colors. So go check it out if you do want to support the channel. Link in the description down below. And currently there is a code available for 20% off any purchase if you use the code Baek through December 14th. So go check it out. Link in the description down below. Hey everyone, James Baek here, and welcome back to another episode of VGC 2019 Back Battles. Today is the final episode of using this team. We have our Grimmsnarl, Corviknight, Dracovish, Rotom Heat, Vanillix, and Ludicolo. This will be the final episode. We will switch teams every 5 videos, and we will only use a team for each 5 videos. So it's different from anyone who has watched my previous series where I usually did 7, but I felt like 5 is a perfect length, and now that I have the capabilities to change it up, I'm going to be using each team for 5 days. So this team, today is the last episode, so let's get into it. As you can notice, I am actually in the Master Ball tier, and yeah, obviously that's a lot since the last video when I was like in either Pokeball or Great Ball. And the reason for that is because I was actually streaming on Twitch for a long time actually, and we ended up climbing to the Master Ball tier in one stream. So if you don't already follow me on Twitch, highly recommend you do. Twitch.tv/JamesBaek1. The link is in the description down below. But it looks like we got our opponent, and hopefully we can find some high-leveled opponents. We did have actually a pretty good win ratio with this team on stream, so yeah, looking forward to it. Looks like we got an Oranguru, Torkoal, Sylveon, Conkeldurr, Maractus, I think, and Indeedee. So this is a pretty hard Trick Room team, and this team actually is not really that good against like Torkoal hard Trick Room. It's really not, especially with the Psychic spam. So this can get very tricky. How do I want to approach this? I was able to win against one of these, but it was still a really bad matchup overall. So thinking of going maybe Rotom Heat plus Corviknight as a lead, because I think you're just gonna lead the Oranguru plus the Indeedee, set up your Psychic Terrain, set up the Oranguru, follow me, Trick Room, and all that. Let's go Dracovish and Ludicolo in the back. Still a really tough matchup. I don't know, especially with the Maractus, since it has the ability Storm Drain, so it will draw away any water type attacks. So yeah, this could be very tough. But yeah, let's get started and play some games. So a common question for everyone to answer in the comment section down below for today's video is, what is going to be your first VGC 2020 event if you are going to attend one? I am going to go to locals probably, which will probably be happening the first or second week. But I will be trying to attend Dallas Regionals, which is the first Sword and Shield regional championship in the United States. So that should be exciting. If anyone is coming there, definitely say hi to me. But we got, yep, the Oranguru Indeedee leads. So no surprise there, as the Psychic's terrain is going to be set up from the Psychic Surge, and I'm going to have to play super smart. The way I did this is I actually kept Indeedee on the field as much as possible, because this allowed me to get some momentum with it basically allowed me to get some momentum because of the fact that I was able to stall out turns of Trick Room because my opponent couldn't hard capitalize. I think I'm going to go for an Iron Head into the Oranguru slot and switch out Rotom, maybe switch out Rotom's to play. Maybe go to Ludicolo, waste some turns. I could also draw off a Shadow Ball if I want to waste off turns. I'm not exactly too sure. I'm just gonna draw off a Shadow Ball. You're probably just gonna go for Follow Me anyway, because it's a very safe play. If you go for Psychic, I could have maybe doubled up the Oranguru, but yeah, you should always Follow Me here. It's safe in case of like Specs Overheat from Rotom Heat, plus an attack from Corviknight. So yes, I did go for Shadow Ball. Yes, I know it doesn't affect either of these Pokemon. That was on purpose. Trick Room is going to go up, which is completely fine here. And now I have to play a bit of a long game as we are going to see a... Wow. Oh, we're actually seeing one of the new items. I don't know what it's exactly called. I think it's called Room Service, and I believe that's the item that allows you to get -1 speed when Trick Room gets set up. So that's actually pretty cool. I don't know what's going to really benefit here, but I definitely take it. Worried about psychic moves going out into Rotom, so I'm probably just going to protect Rotom. I'm going to fire off an Iron Head into the Oranguru. The question is if my opponent's going to hard switch into Torkoal, or because I would have to read that. But yeah, looks like that is going to be the case. It is going to be the hard Torkoal switch in, I think. Yeah, okay. So that is going to be a bit scary. We are going to see the sun come out, and this is better at least than if I double attacked the NDD, knocked it out immediately, and it was able to get a free switch. Oh, we're actually going to see Follow Me again, which is an interesting play. But that makes sense because you don't want Torkoal to take too much damage if I did make that read. So very nicely done on my opponent's part. And now this is where the game gets tricky, because if it specs Torkoal, can knock out my Ludicolo. This is actually a very tricky situation here. Follow Me plus Eruption's very safe, I think, from my opponent. Yeah, it is very safe from my opponent. There should be, what, 2 turns of Trick Room? No, there should be 3. Three, right? Yeah, okay. So I could go into Ludicolo for the Corviknight. The question is, do I need Corviknight for anything in this game? Let me check. It's good against Conkeldurr and Maractus, so I think it's actually worth keeping Corviknight on the field. I'm actually going to go hard Ludicolo. And I'm going to just try to attempt to go for Thunderbolt, even though I know you're probably just going to click Follow Me. So this could also be a Psychic here, but my opponent might not want to risk Psychic into Eruption, not knocking out the Rotom Heat, and then the Torkoal taking too much damage. But it looks like my opponent is going to make that play. So Eruption going to come out, which is going to do a ton of damage to both my Pokemon here. And that Psychic will follow up into the Rotom Heat. So I don't really have a counterplay here. Rotom Heat goes down. And yeah, this is not looking good here. Leftovers will heal a bit back, but yeah, it's not really looking that great here. I can go Dracovish and hope that I can have enough bulk. I probably have the Dynamax here, which is the terrible part. I think I do have the Dynamax, the Dracovish. So we'll go Dracovish. We'll go for the Protect here and the Dynamax into the Max Geyser into the Torkoal slot. As yeah, I think this is my only hope really right now. But of course the problem is my opponent can Dynamax the following turn, because my opponent hasn't actually Dynamaxed yet, so that's also a big problem. But right now I need to get into a position where I can actually try and win this game. So this is the first time I actually Dynamax this Pokemon, this Dracovish, and that's actually not that common obviously, because I want Fisher's Rend. It's the best move on it, and since I can't use it in my Dynamax form, it's not exactly that great. We'll protect Ludicolo, which is actually really nice to have protect on Ludicolo in this scenario here. Eruption going to come out once again. It looks like it is a Charcoal Torkoal. Doesn't do much to my Dracovish at all actually. And Psychic going to come out, but this is going to hurt a lot. Not as much as I thought it would be. Max Geyser is going to go off into the Torkoal slot, and that does an okay amount, but the big thing is it does get the rain back up, which is nice. So getting that rain up, really, really good here, as now Rain Dish is going to help me out. So yeah, I get a bunch of recovery with my Ludicolo. And yeah, I'm worried about Eruption plus Psychic here, so I'm actually going to switch out hard into my I go hard Corviknight, I think. And I think I'm going to go for my max. What do these max moves do? Because maybe I can catch something on the switch. Maybe I should have knocked out the NDD over hitting the Torkoal, because I think it was better. A special attack. Summons Hailstorm. Special defense. Not really anything that's super helpful right now. Might as well just go for a Max Geyser and target down the NDD slot. I mean, I think it's gonna follow me regardless. Yeah, I think it'd be follow me regardless here. I just want to get through a protect, but it looks like Torkoal's not switching out, which is actually pretty big. So Wonder if this is Dynamaxing here. We'll see, as we are going to see the Dynamax, it looks like. But I think that's fine, because I'm actually interested in my opponent Dynamaxing here. Because, let's see, it's going to be that Torkoal, yeah. But it doesn't activate the Sun, which is actually really huge here. So what this allows me to do, potentially, let's see what this Torkoal is going for. I'm guessing it's going to be the Flare move into my thing. Follow Me going to come out. Okay. I'll definitely take that. I prefer that, not take his Psychic. We're going to see Max Flare into the Corviknight slot. I don't think that would knocked out Ludicolo, but that's fine regardless because Sun is going to set up, but I'm going to get the Rain up second, so that's actually really big here. So, not really too worried about that, as we will get Max Geyser off and knock out the NDD. I think it would, yeah. Okay. So we are able to set up the Rain. This doesn't look like a bad spot. I did stall out the Trick Room. This is actually pretty okay here for a position, because Rain is set up, Trick Room's expired, Psychic Terrain's gone, which is nice, and now I can threaten the Oranguru, which is actually really good, and the Torkoal's threatened under the Rain. So we'll see what my opponent decides to do here. It might go hard Oranguru. I'm gonna double, and then I have to call whether Oranguru is gonna protect or Torkoal's gonna protect. Because, yeah, it's that mind game, right? Whether you go for the Max Flare once again or you don't. So, I'll go for a... definitely Brave Birding the Oranguru slot. The question is, who do I target? I don't think I can ever let Trick Room go up. I wonder if the Max Flutterby would get the KO. Or is Max Geyser just always the play? Because I could lower the special attack of Torkoal, which isn't a bad idea. I don't know if Corviknight would live that, though. I think it's just better to go for the Max... oh, wait, no, it was better to go for the Bug move because there is a Maractus that could come out, but it looks like that's not going to be the case. I am going to get the Max Geyser off. It is going to target down the Oranguru. Good damage, but I don't think that's Citrus Berry range. Oh, that is Citrus Berry range. But no Citrus Berry, it looks like, so Brave Bird should knock out Oranguru at this range. Yep, okay, perfect. So I'm able to get rid of Oranguru, which is really good here. Corviknight's going to take some chip, activate the Berry, but I don't think it's going to be living another Max Flare, as it is going to be that Max Flare going to come out into the Corviknight. Maybe if I went for the Bug move, this might have been better. But, yeah, I mean, I can't complain. I did get rid of the Trick Room on, and, yeah, this isn't a bad position. Let us see what my opponent's going to do for the last part of this. I'm gonna go Ludicolo here, and we'll see what my opponent decides to have in the back. If it was Maractus, I feel like my opponent would have just went hard into it, but let's see. It is gonna be, oh, it's a Sylveon. Okay, as the Dracovish is going to transform back into normal. This is interesting of a position. I think I go for Leaf Storm. I'm not sure if Leaf Storm in a Fisher's Rend gets the KO, which is the problem. So it might be better just to fake out and Fisher's Rend the Sylveon, because it might not have Protect. It might be a Choice Specs variant on this Hard Trick Room team. It might also just have to spray Attack, which, I mean, the Throat Spray item instead, which would be really bad here, but I basically need any damage I can get on Sylveon. So we'll see here, because I can't knock out Torkoal unless I double it up, but then Hyper Voice just beats me. So I will get a fake out in Sylveon, it looks like, so I do get some damage, which is good. We will get a Fisher's Rend off. How much does this do to Sylveon? It Okos, even through Sun. Choice Banded Dracovish coming in clutch, as Max Flare going to go off into Ludicolo. That will pick up a knockout, but Torkoal's Dynamax is gone, if I am correct about this, and this allows me to get a Fisher's Rend off, and that might knock out the Torkoal in Sun. I mean, Torkoal does have, what, base 140 defense? But it should be good enough. Let us see here if Fisher's Rend will be enough to knock out the Torkoal. Here's the thing, though. I don't think Torkoal can knock me out with any other move, as, yeah, the battle's going to be forfeit, actually. So we are going to be able to pick up a win there against my opponent, even though it was looking super rough for us in spot. But I was able to stall out Trick Room. I was able to get the calls on my opponent not protecting, and able to pick up the huge knockout, specifically that Oranguru. And yeah, that just ended up being huge. Most Orangurus I feel like are either the 50% berry or more commonly, I think it would be the Mental Herb because you have Inner Focus. So Mental Herb pretty much denies every single way that you could stop Trick Room except for Roar. But Roar isn't that common because it's no longer a TM and it's not a T. What's it called? TL, I think it's called. TR. I think it's TR, but I'm not sure. But since Roar isn't very common yet, Mental Herb plus Inner Focus is a great way to basically prevent or pretty much allows a Rangoon to set up Trick Room as long as they will survive the combination of attacks. But yeah, I do think Fisher's Rend was a mistake. I think I should have went for the max bug move instead. It would have also allowed me to have a... It would have covered a Maractus bait if my opponent was trying to bait me, like go a Rangoon, hard switch Torkoal into the Maractus, which was definitely a potential play. But luckily, we were able to pull through because my opponent didn't bring the Maractus in the back. So yeah, we're able to win the first game of today's episode. Pretty tough game overall, but luckily we were just able to pull through. Again, I think that matchup's super rough for this team. I did not build this team to deal with a hard Trick Room because Torkoal under Trick Room is pretty tough for my team, especially with the Psychic Terrain size spam. Well, yeah, I call it size spam, which is basically a power, a bunch of Psychic type attacks in the Psychic Terrain that does a lot of damage because not many Pokemon take that. We got an opponent 804 ranking with it looks like we got another hard Trick Room. NDD, Hattney, Torkoal, which is more the standard one, but then we got Drampa, which is interesting, with Excadrill and Rotom Wash. So yeah, an interesting variant, but we all know it's gonna be the hard Trick Room against me. Yeah, that's not gonna be fun. Really Corviknight plus Rotom Heat once again. Yep. Corviknight, Rotom Heat. Have the Dracovish and now Ludicolo again. Yeah, this is still gonna be tough anyway, especially with the Hattney. The Hattney actually does damage where I didn't have to worry about a Rangoon as much. Hattney with its base, I believe it's 136 special attack. It's super strong with its Psychic under the terrain, especially if they Dynamax it under Trick Room, which is super scary to deal with. So I don't exactly have the best Psychic answers on this team. I do have a Grimmsnarl, but Eject Button doesn't really help, and also Hattney's part Fairy type, so it does get access to Dazzle and Gleam. So we'll see what my opponent decides to do here, as yeah, this is gonna be a rough one once again. This matchup again isn't exactly the most favorable for us, but going to try and see how this goes. We're gonna see the Hattney plus the NDD once again, as we will lead our Rotom Heat and our Corviknight. So Psychic Surge is gonna go up. I am gonna Iron Head and Shadow Ball the Hattney because Hattney's the only one that can get Trick Room, and of course, wait, is the female the one that gets Follow Me or is it the male? I think male gets Trick Room and the female gets Follow Me. I'm gonna go for Iron Head Shadow Ball into this slot, and yeah, we'll see how this goes. Because again, yes, I know there's Follow Me here. I am going for Shadow Ball to stall out some turns because that is my best play, I think. So we will go for Iron Head here into the thing. We will see a Trick Room come up from the Hattney, and again, the same strategy of trying to stall out Trick Room, which isn't exactly the most effective way for my team, but it's the only way really. So we'll protect our Rotom, and yeah, we'll see how this goes. The end game is basically going to have to come down to Ludicolo plus Fissurus. Yeah, and the Psychic Terrain's super annoying because like I can't fake out the stall out terrain turns. We're gonna see the Dynamax come out actually from, I think it'd be the Hattney here, so that's interesting. Okay. Gonna bring out the Dynamax Hattney. Alright. And that is gonna be what? Protect Rotom here and Follow Me? Yeah, it's just Follow Me. Okay. So my opponent's not committing to hard switching into Torkoal. I think that's fine for me. Max Mindstorm is going to come out. That's so strong. Even to protect. Does a good amount to my Rotom. And we will get an Iron Head off into the... we will get a Iron Head off, but it's not exactly that great here. Now the question is, do I want to Dynamax Rotom and hope I can live a Max Mindstorm the following turn? I don't think that's exactly good here, so trying to figure out what I want to do here. I could go for like a Roost here, which I think is a fine play. Just so if you go for Follow Me, trying to sack your Hackney, it's fine. I think I just attempt to go for a double here because Rotom's going down anyway to the Max Mindstorm. So even if I don't get it, it's fine. My opponent actually went for Helping Hands. I could have went for an Iron Head into that slot. Protect fails, which is fine. Oh, wait, that's Mystical Fire. Is it? Oh, that changes so much, actually. That changes so much. Oh, no. No. That changes so much. Oh, my lord. Okay. So this one doesn't have Protect. Do they always run the Fire one? I go Ludicolo, I guess, because I can't go Dracovish. Dracovish is just gonna drop, so we'll get in Ludicolo. Yeah, this is looking very bad now because of that Max Flare, which I was not expecting. Let me see. 2 turns of Trick Room. I can double protect to stall one out. Okay, maybe it's still looking really bad here, but at least it's not like the worst. Double protect here because I didn't get the double protect the last time. Then I try to knock out NDD with the Hydro, the Max Geyser, I mean. So, double protect. And then hope maybe Rotom goes down to a Psychic attack. Follow Me gonna come out from the, what's it called? I don't remember. I actually don't even know Max Mindstorm will knock out my Ludicolo after Helping Hand, even through my Dynamax. So, yeah, this is still really scary here. Because if I Dynamax wrong, this could be the end. As okay, my opponent not able to use it anymore. I forgot that I stalled out the Dynamax, so that's actually really positive because that should allow me to live one. So I will go for the attack into the NDD. I can't afford a Follow Me the following turn. And I will go for a Shadow Ball into... Or should I just Thunderbolt? I think I just Thunderbolt. Shadow Ball doesn't do enough extra damage to where it really changes the game. So let's see here. And I'm also hoping I do knock out this NDD with the Max Geyser, even in Sun, because if I don't, I actually think I still lose anyway. So we gotta hope, because I don't think I can afford to go for the grass one here. So go Dynamax Ludicolo. Look at this giant dance. If this was the one from Detective Pikachu, that would actually be super scary. That would actually frighten me. All right, Rotom goes down. And Psychic comes out from the NDD, I think. It's a special defense drop, which hurts a lot, actually. Max Geyser, please. Actually, I probably didn't even have to go for Max Geyser. I want to force in Torkoal, I think, yeah. Alright, so we get the rain up. I sometimes wish I ran Timid on the Ludicolo because actually Timid Ludicolo would have helped in situations like this. Because I would outspeed my my Dracovish, and would be able to get the Max Geyser off before I went for the if I went to go for the Fisher's Rend. So yeah, maybe it's something to consider if I ever want to make edits to this team. It's something I kept considering back and forth because it would help against these Trick Room matchups where I feel like I get in the scenario a lot, but like it screws me over. We're gonna see the Rotom Wash come out, which is fine. I'm gonna go for the Fisher's Rend double up into the Hackney. Yeah. Just gonna go for the grass one and the... Oh, come... Oh, wait, No, I outspeeded. I hate Ally Switch. I guess maybe that should have been something I considered. I guess... I completely forgot about Ally Switch and how it's still a learnable move in this game. So yeah, and also the fact that Rotom gets it. So this is probably game right here. No, it was actually winnable if it wasn't for Ally Switch. I guess that makes sense though, because like, oh, actually no, it was like, because like if you brought in Torkoal here and my Ludicolo was faster than my Fossil, like, and my opponent was still in trouble regardless, oh, maybe it's still winnable. I don't know. I really doubt it. I am healing a bunch though, but I just don't think I have enough resources to deal with the I just don't think I have enough resources to deal with the these Pokemon, because I think Eruption, Dazzle, and Gleam will just eat down my Dracovish, because I just don't run any special attack. I mean special defense on it, or bulk in general. So I'll go for the Max Geyser into Oracle slot, I guess, because like even if I damage Hackney, it's not really helping. Yeah, because I weaken the power of Eruption, and then I'm gonna Fisher's Rend the Hackney if I somehow live the double up here. So we are gonna see Dazzle and Gleam. Also, I think I got a special defense drop with my Ludicolo, so I don't even think I lived the Eruption actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, so ally switch, the bane of my VGC 18 existence, and apparently it's still gonna be one of the banes in my 2020 experience. But well played to my opponent. The ally switch did catch me at the right crucial moment, and my opponent got that play. So we are going to go 1-1, and I think that's pretty good considering Hard Tricker. Again, I don't think it's a good matchup for my team. So hope that everyone enjoyed today's episode of VGC 2019. No, not 2019, 2020. I'm going to get that for a while because it's still 2019. But this is VGC 2020 Baek Battles. If you did enjoy, please leave a like down below, show support, as well as if you want to help me, you could leave a comment down below, answer the comment question of today. What is going to be your first VGC 2020 event if you are going to attend one? And be sure to share this video with your friends. Otherwise, if you want to go an extra mile to support my content, there is my Patreon page and my Twitch channel. Thank you to everyone who has been supporting me on those platforms recently. The amount of support has been insane recently. Really do appreciate it. Of course, if you do want to try out this team, down below in the description there is a payspin of this team. I don't know if I'm going to be making a rental team of this team yet, because I still feel like I could make some changes. I don't know if I do want the Ludicolo to be timid or not, but I will let you know as soon as I can. But otherwise, I think that is pretty much all I had to say. You can check out my social medias and side series down below in the description, but otherwise, that's pretty much it. Have a great day, people. Until we battle again, I'll catch y'all later.